Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinkin. In today's video, I'm going to talk about that there's a new record on the altcoin market. When we're looking at the chart for the market cap of altcoins, not including obviously Bitcoin, but not even including Ethereum, it is actually higher or was higher today than back in 2021 in November when it peaked. So let's talk about altcoin season. We have seen Tron going up to new all-time highs very, very suddenly. Then let's talk about the fact that actually Blackrock's Bitcoin spot ETF holds now more than 500,000 Bitcoin. This is significant. Then we have Grayscale finds SEC for spot Solana ETF. Then let's talk about Donald Trump's possible choice for Gary Gensler's position, who it could be. And also we had the US government moves nearly $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. And, you know, it didn't happen today. It happened like yesterday. But actually, I couldn't make any videos then. So actually before yesterday, sorry. But I couldn't make videos yesterday. So let's talk about it. Then we have Alex Mashinsky, who was the founder of Celsius. And he pleads guilty in fraud case. We have a lot of things to talk about. Then we had, Bitcoin down to 62,000 US dollar on Upbit after South Korea enact emergency martial law. So then we had, a wick down on that exchange. And yeah, finally, Coinbase comes to Apple Pay. So guys, a lot of things in today's video. And don't forget, if you don't want to miss a single thing, if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom. And if you subscribe the button all, if you do these things, then simply you will get the notification as soon as a new video is out. And also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Right, first of all, as always, let's have a look at the chart where we can see Bitcoin is up actually 2% about the last 24 hours. Ethereum 4.3% up. Bitcoin price 95,644 US dollar. Why Ethereum is at 3,706 US dollar. The top gainers, Tron, we're going to talk about it, 62% in 24 hours. Then we have ALTCOIN 27%, Sandbox 26% up. Again, look at the old guys coming back. That's crazy. Then losers Algorand 8% down, Hedera 6% down, and Stellar 4% down. These were the ones which went up previously. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see here the daily chart, Bitcoin holding itself pretty well. We can see this triangle. We can break out here, in a couple of days' time, if it's not even, today, tomorrow. Let's see what's going to happen. It's always happening towards the end of the triangle. And we can break that upside, downside. This kind of triangle doesn't show the direction, but it's just showing that usually it's coming up pretty soon. So yeah, why Bitcoin is doing here the sideways movements, we see altcoins going higher and higher. So let's talk about that. And first of all, let's talk about the new record, as the video title suggests. And this is the one which, it's the altcoin market cap, not including Ethereum. Obviously not including Bitcoin, but not even including Ethereum. And this one, actually, back in 2021 in November, its peak was 1.13 trillion US dollar. And actually, today and yesterday, but definitely this week, we witnessed 1.15 trillion US dollars. So it just happened. We haven't closed the week that high. The previously closed, if we're looking at that one, the peak one was, hang on, let's move this one away. Right, now it's much better. So closing. One move. Yeah. So 1.05 trillion. This was the closing for the weekly, and now we above it. So let's see how that week plays out, because I think if we can close above it, not just go up there for a short period of time, then actually the altcoins can continue. And not just this one going up very nicely. Look at even the smaller altcoins. They're not that close to their previous high, which was back in 2022 in January. But they're also coming up right now. 12% of the market includes now, when we're looking at the percentage here, altcoins which are out of the top 10. So basically the smaller ones. But now the top altcoins doing pretty well for sure. When we're looking at the altcoin season index, then look at this number. We are at 90. We just came up like crazy. If you remember, we talked about it, why we were here sideways. It's always like this. After Bitcoin season, altcoin season is coming. And look how sudden it happened. Just like here, just like crazy, it went up. It's always like this, it's happening suddenly. And then, it's coming down. Sometimes not that suddenly, sometimes suddenly. So we're going to see how it is. But definitely now, so far, altcoins are right now doing pretty well. And talking about altcoins, look at Tron. Tron went up like crazy. Look at this one. This was Tron previous all-time high here. Then even in the last bull market, it couldn't make it, couldn't break it. And now, comfortably, just like bang, it's like crazy. And it's not just because Justin Sun ate banana, but don't forget he also is the biggest investor in Donald Trump's crypto projects, both that token for 30 million. Wow, I totally forgot it. But in a big amount of US dollar, billion probably. So yeah, crazy, no, million. Oh, now I'm confused. Just give me a second. Justin Sun 30. Yeah. Oh, I just want to check it. Word Liberty Financial. So hopefully now we have it. Yeah, million, right? Million. Okay, billion. Yeah, because I was just thinking about the market cap. That would be actually crazy. So we're talking about 30 million, still a significant number. Okay, so now we got it straight. Yeah. It also clearly shows that, altcoins, just like XRP went up, then we have seen others, and Tron, massive new all-time high. So yeah, definitely we can see now altcoin season about to really to move, to begin. We haven't seen the small caps going up that crazy, but now the bigger cap altcoins definitely performing very well. I mean, this performance is also extreme. Right, okay, now let's move on to the Bitcoin spot ETFs, the inflows, and how many Bitcoin Blackrock already has. Well, first of all, when we're looking at the inflows, even yesterday, just Blackrock inflow was 693.3 million US dollars. So mainly there was inflow to Blackrock, Fidelity at 52 million, and yeah. So this number is mainly thanks for Blackrock. Blackrock is the one which is accumulating like crazy, and here is the result, guys. Look at this number here. BlackRock by now holds more than 500,000 Bitcoin. Don't forget, they started to accumulate at the beginning of this year, right? Altogether, there is just 21 million Bitcoin, which will be out by the year 2021. What was that? No, 2140. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Numbers. And yeah. And now we have 19.7 about, which is out, and they own already here with their ETF 500 million. So that is a crazy number, I believe. Okay, yeah. Continuing with ETF things, Grayscale files with the SEC for spot Solana ETF. So joining the rivals, 21 shares, Canary Capital, Wenek, and Bitwise. So now Grayscale made the move. So yeah. Another ETF sooner or later, probably it's a matter of time. And yeah, this one goes for Solana. And yeah, let's talk about the choice of Donald Trump, who he wants probably at the head of the SEC after Gary Gensler leaves. Right, so lately we have heard that Trump's top SEC chair pick is Paul Atkinson. And, you know, the president-elect Donald Trump has interviewed former SEC Commissioner Paul Atkins, to lead the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. So, yeah, well, we'll see how happy he's all about it, but definitely he's pro-crypto, so we don't know now the final decision. Even if he's the choice, then will he accept it and do it? We're going to see. But so far, all the picks, the names which came up for this position were all pro-crypto. So probably this is what Donald Trump is looking for, which also going to help crypto next year. Okay, well, why now we have the Biden administration? They are kind of would like to maybe sell their Bitcoin, what the US has. So this is maybe what happened a couple of days ago. At least what we have seen, it was that the US government moved nearly $2 billion in Silk Road Bitcoin to Coinbase. And actually, Bitcoin has dipped in the price following a massive move of nearly $2 billion, as you can see it here. And yeah, here you can see the transaction. And usually the reason why they're moving it is to sell it. This is what the market thought, and that's why we could see this tiny little dip, 2 days ago. I just couldn't make a video yesterday because I was at the conference, so this is why I'm just catching up. But as you can see, altcoins, everything is doing pretty well, so they right now do not care that much. Okay, then let's talk about Alex Mashinsky's case because, yeah, it looks like he's going to the prison. If you were here, back in 2022, a lot of things happened, kind of bad things, not starting with FTX. We had things before it. And one of them, it was Celsius bankruptcy, fight for bankruptcy. And, now Celsius founder Alex Mashinsky pleads guilty in the fraud case. An agreement with the prosecutors, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of commodities fraud and 1 count of securities fraud. So the 2 counts carry combined maximum sentence of 30 years in prison. And Mashinsky has also agreed to forfeit 48 million. Sentencing was set for April the 8th. So yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen. But yeah, he's guilty. Probably whatever he can say. And yeah, I do remember in the last bull market how hot Celsius was, and it was a very, very famous lending platform, and this is what happened. So yeah, you should be always suspicious. Even something gets hot, something gets popular, always double check, and yeah, keep an eye on what's happening, because look, FTX, Celsius, all these kind of things surprised the market for sure. Okay, then we have witnessed a Bitcoin dump, but not globally, but definitely in South Korea. So South Korea had a Bitcoin dip on Upbit, and Bitcoin plunged over 30% on Upbit following South Korea's martial law declaration. And this is what happened. And then Bitcoin price went down to $62,000 on Upbit within an hour. And following South Korean president, declaration of emergency martial law. And yeah, the sharp decline was observed in Korean won trading pair, as you can see it here. So Bitcoin has since recovered above 89,000 US dollar on Upbit, creating a 4,000 arbitrage gap compared to the global market. So that's interesting. And yeah, actually Bitcoin dropped from 96 to 93.6 on global exchange following the announcement. So yeah, not a major one, to be honest with you. And this is what shows, you know, in the bear market, if any kind of bad news is coming, Bitcoin is dropping like crazy. Now the situation is when good news coming, crypto is going up like crazy. Some bad news, yeah, it drops a little bit. And this is typical bull market situation, what we're witnessing right now. Okay, and finally, let's talk about Coinbase. I'm not even doing a signal now. So Coinbase comes to Apple Pay. So Coinbase announced support for Apple Pay, enabling seamless fiat to crypto conversion. Sorry, my English today, I think, is extremely bad. I apologize. So anyway, this is also a big move when we're talking about on-ramp, off-ramp, because, you know, people can do it now with Apple Pay, and lots of people use Apple Pay. So anyway, this is definitely a bonus. And guys, I think that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day, you're getting the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom. I keep you up to date. And yeah, if you'd like to get it, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. And yeah, see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.